It's that moment when you've reached a new level in your fave game. Glorious victory! But instead of continuing to play, you run to the nearest power outlet to charge your phone. Is there something you can do to be less charge dependent? Well, let's see. Don't use antivirus. Your Android already has virus protection. Adding another app for that will only drain the battery. Just don't browse sketchy sites or download apps outside of the official store, and you're good. Optimize your apps. If you have many apps but don't actually need all those push notifications, restrict background battery use. To do it, go to Settings and find the list of your apps. Now click on the one you want to limit, go to Battery Usage, and make sure background running is turned off. Turn on airplane mode in bad service areas. Spotty reception makes your phone work overtime. It keeps searching for a tower, constantly sending signals. Every time the phone fails to make a connection, it has to send the signal again using more battery power. So go to airplane mode or switch to Wi-Fi. Don't overuse your camera. Focusing on an image or recording a video with audio puts your phone under strain and takes a toll on the battery. Switch to airplane mode when you want to use the camera to give your phone a break from all other tasks. Stop auto-sync for your Google account. If you don't need your Google account to be updated every 15 minutes, tap on Settings and find Accounts or User and Accounts depending on your phone and disable auto-sync. Turn off Bluetooth. When this feature is on, it requires power to constantly search for other devices. And if you don't need Bluetooth, why make your phone lose precious power? Use dark mode. Many apps now allow you to choose a black background instead of the standard bright one. Some Androids even have an option of setting system-wide dark mode. Black pixels use less power, so making the switch will have a battery-saving effect. Keep your phone from getting cold and hot. Your battery doesn't like temperature extremes because they can mess up all sorts of chemical reactions happening inside it. And as a result, you'll get a phone that doesn't hold a charge well. So don't leave your phone in the car in winter and turn it off when you're out and about on a scorching summer day. Turn off vibration. You make your phone do twice the work if it vibrates in addition to ringing. Also, you can save a bit of battery power by turning off that little vibe your phone gives off every time you press virtual keys. Check location tracking apps. Apps like maps or taxi services really need to know your location to work properly, but many others just have geolocator enabled by default. Look up what apps have location permission and turn it off if it's unnecessary. Don't close background apps. Background apps aren't active and don't use much power, but if you manually close them and, after some time, open them again, your phone has to spend more energy to do so. Do it only if you need to restart an unresponsive app. Restart your phone regularly. If you don't, the phone's random access memory, or RAM, gets stuffed with unnecessary data. Storing this data not only eats your battery, but also makes your Android slower. Reboot your gadget at least once a week. Disable bloatware. Bloatware are apps that come pre-installed on a new phone. They use up memory and battery as well. If you don't need them, simply go to Settings, Applications. Choose the app and click Disable. After that, you'll get a scary warning pop-up. But never mind it and press Disable one more time. Charge the phone in a car wisely. A car's lighter port provides 12 volts of power, while your phone only needs 5 volts to charge. So of course, you use an adapter to regulate the voltage. But if the adapter is acting up, or made by a dubious manufacturer, the battery can get too much power and it'll wreak havoc. Tone down your display. The brighter your screen, the more battery power is used. You can either choose auto mode or change it manually to gain more battery life. Besides, a dimmer screen will save your eyes from strain and dryness. Get rid of power-hungry apps. Some apps take too much power, wasting the battery. To find them, check the battery usage regularly. Delete those apps and choose simpler alternatives if possible. Or you can try premium versions of the apps you use the most. They don't have pop-up ads, which makes them use less power. Shorten screen timeout. Usually, the screen will automatically turn off after 1 to 2 minutes of being idle. Now, just count how many minutes a day your display works uselessly. Shortening the screen timeout will save your battery a lot of juice. Try lite versions of apps. Many popular apps have battery-friendly versions that consume less energy and data. In most cases, you won't notice any difference if you switch to them, but your phone will get an easier life for sure. Cut down visual effects. In most cases, displays empty your battery faster than anything else. So if you have a lot of widgets, you're likely to charge your phone more. Plus, if you have an OLED or AMOLED screen, use a simple black wallpaper to save the battery. Don't let apps update automatically. When your phone has this feature on, it keeps looking for updates and starts downloading it right away when one is available. That auto-update means a lot of activity is going on and taking away precious battery juice. Turn it off and start updating apps manually. Don't put off system updates. Operating system updates help your phone and battery perform better by fixing different issues. Don't charge your phone overnight. Despite the common myth you can't actually overcharge your battery if you leave it plugged in for long, but when the phone reaches 100% and stops getting charged, it loses a tiny bit of juice naturally and starts getting it again. The whole night, the device is trapped in this loop, which reduces phone capacity over time. Don't use the phone as a hotspot. Well, it's so convenient to have a handy Wi-Fi router, but your phone spends a lot of charge turning a 3G or 4G connection into internet access for your laptop. Don't use the phone during charging. As you've probably noticed, your phone gets warmer when it's plugged in. If you keep watching videos or playing games, it's bound to get hotter. And I've just told you the heat is never good for the battery. Weren't you paying attention? Of course you were. Don't use fast charge often. This option is so tempting when you're in a hurry. But if you do it all the time, your battery will eventually lose its capacity. Your phone works so hard for you. It deserves a good old-school charging sesh. Be kind to your phone, and it'll be kind to you. Or something like that.